keep doing and what it's doing unless friction or another opposing force. Newton's first law is that an object, what it's doing, will keep doing and what it's doing unless friction or another opposing force interferes. So, with the swings, Matthew and Adelaide are at rest. When Nate pushes them, they move.
So what force is it that puts her in motion?
The person's push, another opposing force. And eventually, if he stops pushing them, the air will slow them down. And then, just like with Adelaide, it will do the same thing. So she stops. Well, because the air goes against her, and it eventually slows her down.
True, but she also goes in an opposite direction at some point.
Yeah. With the swing, she goes up, and then gravity pulls her down. And then if she's pumping her legs, she just keeps on going. But if she doesn't do anything, she just stops.
This is the first law of Newton's laws of motion. Inertia is when an object is at rest, it wants to stay at rest. Inertia is also when an object is in motion, it wants to stay in motion. So you're going to have a person slide down a slide. When he goes down the slide, he was at rest at first, and then he was in motion because he gave himself a push. If the plastic wasn't there, he could keep on going forever. Picture of the slide between Brady's butt and the plastic, it slows him down.
When a person is going down a slide, when it's going, it wants to keep on going.
So then why do they stop?
Because when he hit the ground,
This is Newton's second law. The more massive the object, the more force it takes to move it. Nina's going to jump, and she's going to do a big jump to see if we can move. And then she's going to do a little jump to see how little. When I did a little jump, they barely moved.
Okay.
this is Newton's second law of motion, which means the more mass the object has, the more force you need to use to move it. And they're gonna go down the slide and see and see if they can push it.
Ready?
Yeah. Okay. I don't want to kill you. Brady pushed me more because he's bigger.
Good.
Newton's third law says that every action has an equal reaction, and we're going to show you that when Trent jumps, which is the action, Amy bounces, which is the equal reaction.